Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Hitman 3, where today's mission is called Untouchable, which I guess is like it's supposed to be ironic because he got touched and that was bad, and then the touch is a metaphor for the way that Diana has touched his leg. I'm a little nervous about the direction things are going here, so I guess let's just get in and see if they can sort of salvage a little bit. I mean, like, listen, I'm down for something real weird, and it does look like we're going to get something real weird here. Yeah, alright, trust in the developers. Let's see what's going on. My guess from what we're seeing here is that, and our starting location, is that this is maybe going to be a little bit more abstract. Which, honestly, that's kind of an exciting idea. As long as I also get to Hitman, of course.
Are you still here? Still clinging on to your self-image? Agent 47, the apex predator.
Okay, well.
Always hiding behind the headlines.
I am not allowed to sprint.
Was perfection its own justification? Or a willful distraction? A wall built contract by contract to shield you from the uncomfortable truth. You're exactly the tool they bred you to be. Quite a piece of work you are. How could you possibly function on your own? You never even had a name. Until I gave you one.
That's him. Burnwood never ceases to surprise me. You really are a most singular individual. And to think she wanted me to put you down. Lucky for you, I never throw away anything useful. Prepare the serum. Forgetting's not so bad. You've done it before.
What's he doing? Is he still looking at us?
I'm afraid so. Poor Sap just won't accept his days are done.
Perhaps I should take him out to the woods and set him free.
Oh, it's a classic.
He was a loyal tool. But everything goes the way of the horse and cart eventually.
I couldn't agree more.
Are you done? The toxins are playing into your fears. Don't let them. Come on. Gotta get your head straight.
So, I mean, clearly, from what I was saying last episode, I still don't believe Diana's actually turned against us, but maybe that's sentimental foolishness on my part. Maybe I would not make a very good cutthroat hitman.
She wants me dead.
She has every right to after what we did. But that's not what is really going on.
She chose power. In the end, she was just like them.
No. She found a way to turn Edward's own cleverness against him. The rest is up to you.
I don't know how.
You do know.
Diana!
Coming!
Once you dispose of Edwards, I will dismantle Providence from the top down. It will finally be over. All you have to do is embrace the past.
What a weird way of expressing this moment. Alright, so eliminate Arthur Edwards, and also, you know, any other member of Providence, it's fine. Just gotta kill whoever you want. I mean, unless there's, like, another actual twist here somewhere. Ooh, keycards. Okay, into keycards. I mean...
Sir, we have produced a fresh sample of the serum. Yeah, the exact specs from the lab in Johannesburg. A dosage is on its way to your car as requested. Well, I recommend that the muscle-paralyzing agent used to incapacitate the subject is out of his system before the serum is administered, to avoid unwanted side effects. Yes, sir. I will inform you once the subject comes to.
I wanted to make sure he hung up his phone call first. Yeah, I mean, unless there's some other big twist, this is sort of the most straightforward way for this to have unfolded. But even within that, it is sort of an unusual way of representing it. Right, like that physically walking through your memories thing is far from unique in video games. But again, the moment where you embrace it by killing Diana's parents again is definitely not quite what I was expecting, I guess. There are little surprises here and there.
We need to find a catchy name for it. For when we go commercial, I mean.
You figure this thing has commercial applications? Who'd want to have their minds wiped?
Not wiped, obviously. But that's just fine-tuning. Okay, right now the serum erases long and short-term memory banks wholesale. But in a couple of cycles, we'll be able to isolate the effects to individual memories. Imagine if you could pluck out childhood traumas. Ugly breakups.
Yeah, we all saw that episode of Black Mirror.
Trauma.
A technical report on Ether's new memory-repressing neural inhibitor serum. The formula is reverse-engineered and enhanced by a much older prototype created at the Institute for Human Betterment. An antidote produced at Ether's R&D site in Johannesburg was stolen by Lucas Gray in order to unlock 47's hidden memories. They came up with an antidote to the... Okay, alright. In its current version, the serum is a blunt instrument, completely erasing both short and long-term memory.
You guys should be over the moon.
What are you talking about? I love waking up in a cold sweat with a scream stuck in my throat. So, what would you call it then? Your catchy off-the-counter name?
I don't know. Blank Slaterzine?
You are a piece of work, lady.
Come on, Jim.
You are fucking bad at your job, lady. Oh, that's a problem. This is a door I can't unlock. That's a keypad. I mean, never forget 1979. You know, I thought it was just a real goofy poster. But I suppose... That should not be the way that works. Okay, a crowbar. Now I'm feeling ready. Now I'm feeling prepared for whatever comes. Okay. Listen, they got me with that one. That one I was a little surprised by. I cannot believe he can walk on that. Oh, this seems so dangerous. No, it's about to get icy. Can I climb up? Yeah, I don't want to try to walk on the icy. Let's make sure... Oh, my crowbar must have broken. But they left my camera? They just let me keep that? I mean, again, this is not like a thing that's very unique in video games, but I will say I don't know that there's been a Hitman level on a train before. Can I climb up over this? Okay. Okay! Did not see that coming. I think I was very, very lucky there that I just was not quite in its way. Alright, well... have no valve, so I must climb. Oh, right, my crowbar. I was going to pop that open with my crowbar, but it was too rusty. Did we miss anything over here? Nope, it looks like we just don't have the tools we need. Alright, well, forward. Oh, actually, maybe not forward. Maybe all we can do is stay in here. So this is much more of a, so far, it's much more of a, like a traditional puzzle game, like here's one or two things laid in front of you, and you must solve each of them before you can move on, which is very much not in the normal Hitman style. Now I'm paying attention, at least. So we could continue over the top of the train, but... Fizz? The hell is this? So I guess I'd rather... If we're going back outside, I'd rather be on top than on the side. Oh! Okay. Seems useful. Wait, I can't... Really? He won't step over that? Okay, I guess I'm going along the side anyway. That's not what I meant to do. I will say, I find the climbing controls a little bit counterintuitive, because space is go down, despite the fact that it's jump in every other video game in history.
At their R&D site in Johannesburg, they're refitting the cars as a mobile field lab.
Huh. So what did the Russians use it for back in the day?
The way I hear it, this used to be some kind of KGB black site. Mobile missile launch control center, prison transport. Your guess is as good as mine. But at one point, it appears to have been the HQ of Janus, Cold War spy master. Well, apparently his crest was on the front car before Ether painted everything over.
Well, that's the way it goes, isn't it? National past, corporate future.
I mean, should we be killing these guys? We don't have to. It feels like the Hitman thing to do here is not to kill everybody. I'm not going to be able to climb up from here, though. Oh, I guess this is... I could have gone past this car instead of through it. Can't go out here, so we're gonna have to get past this guy who's just looking right at us. Oh no, okay, he moves. He moves. There we go, Dr. Pop. Now this is a soda. Let's maybe close that. So wait, that guy over there... Okay, he has his back to us. So I guess I'm gonna spend one of our resources here to make this a quick takedown. No, I probably shouldn't. We should probably try to do this with our bare hands. I think there's a pretty good chance that we can just subdue this guy right here without that dude noticing and pull him into this room. Guy's all distracted by his phone. I'm surprised he gets reception out here. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. That guy's got armor on. That might be a good idea. So we could pick the lock with our rusty nail. I'm assuming that it will break when we use it. Wait, is that... Okay, that's not interactable. I have no idea if there might be value in saving it. I'm going to save it. Let's grab this dude real fast. There we go. Okay. So we could climb through there. So we have some options if we want to go back outside. Yep, free soap. Probably useful, right? This, at the very least, I could hurl it at somebody with incredible force. 47 standard fastball special. Yep, I'll just craft a silencer real quick. A skill that, as we all know, 47 definitely has. The gun muffler. So, I mean, what is going to be the... There's no way that's going to hold up to multiple shots, right? Okay, and there's a room. Like, we got to get outside the train if we want to access whatever's in there. Can we... It doesn't look like any of these windows are going to let us out. Nor this door. And I'm assuming that the window in the window that we could have gone out before is too far back, right? I bet you can't get from there to here. Oh, that guy is suspicious. That is accessible. So this is definitely going to be a little bit trickier to navigate stealthily. I mean, I can get over to the window no problem. Are these guys going to think it's weird if I jump out that window? Maybe not, right? I'm going to try it. No reaction. Oh. 47, get up. Ow, fuck. My spine. Well, I'm glad that doesn't just instantly kill you. Oh, hello. Okay. It does seem like the game is preparing us for a certain kind of problem solving. Let me swap over to this thing as our primary weapon. I mean, do we want to just go for it? Nope. Get up. I'm just gonna walk through here in a very normal fashion. Gentlemen. Again, the hitmanist thing we could do would be to be stealthy the whole way, right? So that would allow us to turn off... If we spend our nail here, it would allow us to turn off the power to something. I'm going to do my best to stick to the principles that Diana drilled into me and not just shoot everyone in the face. My mowing down identical clones with a minigun days are behind me. Well, I could just hurl that guy out of the train. And in fact, that's the only thing I can do over here. Maybe I'm just being obstinate, but I really want to get through this without killing anyone, as best we can. It does look like we're going to have to, maybe employ that nail. Oh, right, I have a key. Never mind. I'm very visible here. Are they not? Oh, here he comes. What? I swear I'm pressing the buttons. I'm pretty annoyed by the amount of time that it took him to, like... He clearly just waited until we were, He waited until we were in a vulnerable spot and then came through. So yeah, he didn't get it turned on, which means that another guy will come look. We can hear them messing with the door. Once again, the moment that I step forward, it's going to become a problem. Let me take this just in case. Nope, they're just like weirdly chill.
What the?
$47. Disconnect from the thing.
You will pay.
Alright, well this has gone just very, very clumsily so far. Also, he keeps dropping his shotgun. I don't know why you can't just hit guys with the shotgun. It seems like that would work, right? Did one of those guys drop a key that I was supposed to have gotten? Because, like... This can't be the way this was supposed to go. If you... Yeah, I don't know, man. What if you had spent your rusty nail on that door earlier, right? There we go. That'll get rid of the unconscious witness notification. And we definitely are just... We definitely just weren't noticed now. It does feel like I should probably switch outfits anyway.
Where are we supposed to be exactly? Ukraine? It all looks the same through the blizzard.
Nah, somewhere in Romania. We're on a loop from Zagreb to Irkutsk.
It's not risky. What about border inspections?
I use a system of decommissioned rail line. The other way. It's been like that since the Cold War. In theory, this thing only needs to stop for refueling.
A regular ghost train. I guess that's what.
I mean, no, it's not. It is not, in fact, a ghost train. The part where you pay local governments, like that... This is a horrible plan. There are so many people who know what's going on. This would stay a secret for like a day and a half. That looks... Yeah, that's a climb through. Alright, well, I guess let's try it. Let's see what's up top. Oh, no, we can't actually get up here, despite this not being iced over. Okay, extra rusty nail. So we are past the first guy who was seeing through our... who would have seen through our disguise. These guys are less observant. Get the ammo out of that.
Yeah, hey. Oh, can you grab me a soda or something from the fridge? Just whenever you're heading back this way, no rush.
I certainly can. In fact, I already have. But I'm going to do my best not to give it to you. I was hoping we could get close enough to the wall here to, Yep, just real good shooting on my part. Well, things have gone a little sideways. Okay. Not perfectly ideal. I was kind of hoping I would be able to get close enough to the wall to get that guy to stop examining me, but he sort of turned his head toward us as I came in, and I don't know what the move was there for continuing to be stealth. Ah, it was climb over this. Well, listen, we'll get it right one of these days. What is the interaction here? Oh, just blend in. I guess we may as well grab their ammo. I can't imagine I'm going to fire this thing enough times to need the ammo, though. Alright, except for all of those guys, we're going to be real stealthy. And listen, this guy's definitely going to die just laying down out here, but Mother Nature's killing him, not me. I take no responsibility. Alright, we're looking for a valve, because I'm real curious. Yep, there we go.
Whole train full of mercs to guard one guy.
You do know who he is, right?
Sure, sure. Everyone's very impressed. I get it. And if you want some kind of elaborately planned calamity or a convenient heart attack, sure, he's your man. But how does he manage in a brawl? I'm willing to bet this guy doesn't hold a candle to any of them.
See, he's trying to bait me. He knows that I'm there, and he's trying to call me out. And I'm not falling for it. I'm a bigger man. I'm not rising to that bait. Okay, so that was just bullets and a lot of grenades. And a lot more bullets. They really want you to be able to just shoot right through this if you want to. Hold on. If we're dropping a gun so we can climb, it's that one. Check out these fancy guys. I think we might be... I think our hands might be forced a little bit on this one. Yeah, if I hadn't used that fuse... that guy is about to turn around. It would be pretty cool to have actually made it through here entirely stealthily. Come on, turn away. There is nothing. You're just staring at rocks. I guess there's nothing to see in the other direction either, but...
Say what?
Nothing to see here. Well, okay. Not 100%. Not 100% optimal. You know, most silent things that you do are not entirely silent. They're silent-ish. They're silence adjacent. Now, what are we looking at here? A research report by Ether's acquisitions manager on the history of the train. Nicknamed the Mortar, the train was originally a KGB black site commissioned by Legendary Six Colors. A lot of noise, not a lot of actual meaning in this text. Okay. I do think that they maybe could have consulted with Wilford, because I'm definitely seeing some weaknesses in their strat here. I mean, should we spend a crowbar on this? Is that actually worth doing? I'm going to do this one. What's in this cabinet? It's a fuse. Okay. Yeah, alright. A single flash grenade. Probably not a great trade. So there's another one of those light overload things there. Alright, just flashbang everyone and run like hell. Should it work? No, probably not. Almost lost my head there. Okay. That guy's still a problem, though. I don't know. Changing your outfit doesn't seem to help all that much on this level. Everybody is aware that you are not one of, like, the 20 people who is allowed to be on this train. Is this going to be a problem? Like, this is showing... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I'm just pressing buttons now. Okay, I was only suspicious because of the gun. That guy, who looks a lot like me, is allowed to carry a gun, but he's not actually office staff. He's a security guard man. You can tell from his fancy glowing radio. Aha, a compartment that has no people in it. Well, I mean, you know what we're going to do here, obviously. As does this guy, which is why he's taking his sweet time. He's not eager to play his part. There we go. And now that I have a glowing radio, I'm allowed to go get my gun back. Anything fun in here? No, not really. Man, how much more train is there going to be? Feels like this is a lot of people. Like, what is the actual purpose of this train? Why does it need so much personnel? Well, it does feel like I should definitely do this, right? There we go. It's a powerful metaphor. I'm leaving all of my previous indiscretions behind. And then finding myself unable to interact with new indiscretions. There we go. Wait a second. Let's make sure we're being thorough here. I mean, the glass is bulletproof, right? It's gotta be.
I don't suppose there's any point calling for help.
No.
Seems I brought this on myself. Well played, Miss Burnwood. Do you really think she'll be able to resist all that power? This is not how people work.
She rejects the power, not the responsibility.
A noble idea. But please join me in the real world. I trust you already know what this is. Why not simply take it? Embrace who you were always meant to be.
No, never again.
Well, I had to try. Go on then. do your thing. At least I die knowing who I am.
I'm really not clear on why... Like, why did 47 not immediately ventilate this dude? Why would you let Arthur Edwards speak? Why, when he went to reach down behind his desk, would that not be a shooting offense? Like, this whole scene is constructed in a very silly way. Anyway, later... Yeah, sure, I'll take some serum. Why not? I mean, I'm not gonna... Obviously, I'm not gonna, like, take the serum, but... It's just free stuff. Why would I not take free stuff? And I guess this is the part where we find out... Huh. Interesting. They're just giving me lots of standard Hitman outfitting. We could have serumed him, obviously, but I really wanted to use the shotgun. We have this big shotgun. And I guess this is the part where we find out if Diana really was just, like, super playing us the whole time. I want to believe, though. I am choosing to have faith. Oh, and then he's back in the coat from the beginning of the first game. We're going to meet her in a cold environment, and... I'm telling you, if they'd consulted with Wilfred, that train never would have stopped.
The string of resignations at the top level of international finance continues as Milton Fitzpatrick CEO Alexander Fannin joins the president of Hamson Oil, while unique founder Tim Quinn and plenty of other leaders step down.
It's been a long time, Agent 47.
That's not who I am anymore. The pact is done. The past, dead.
And yet, here you are.
I choose this path because I can. There will always be people like them. So there will always be people like us.
No one is untouchable.
It's good to be back.
Get it? It's like a double entendre. I mean, I guess that's an ending. I guess that's okay. I'm not that I don't want to let the people who did all the stuff get credit here, but games of this size often have credit sequences that are in excess of 30 minutes in length at this point, and I know that because I have tried to just fill over them in the past. So we're gonna jump out of that. I mean, it's an interesting idea for a Hitman level, and I am bummed out that I almost, but didn't quite, manage to do it in the stealthy way. But, also I got to shoot a bunch of guys with a big fancy shotgun. You just don't have that much incentive to go crazy and shoot everybody in Hitman. So, it's an interesting change of pace. Alright, we got our sick gun with a homemade silencer. Has a homemade spray can silencer and pale customization, and it doesn't actually say anything on there about it being limited use, but it's gotta be, right? There's no way that this is gonna last through being fired even twice. We can start further down the train. And yeah, there's just not a lot of level there. I am actually really curious. Let's jump out to the menu and have a look at that from the locations view. I'm curious what the top level mastery unlock is. So that does seem like... It feels short. I mean, like, this is not how these games are meant to be played, right? You're not supposed to just blaze through them and be like, the plot is the game. Okay, it's that shotgun. I do think that's a pretty cool shotgun. And then a block of Composition 10 plastic explosive with a proximity trigger. Not a thing that I think there's a ton of call for in assassination work. Usually you want something that you can trigger on purpose. Something that's definitely not going to go off accidentally. But I don't know. There's a lot of different ways you can do things. People do things in a different way than I do. So I think that is where I'm going to call it for today. We have finished the plot, which I'm not like overwhelmed by the quality of, but it's fine. When you come back next time, tomorrow, though, there is certainly going to be a hell of a lot more Hitman. We have so many different things to explore on all of the levels. We haven't even talked about escalations, and I know there's a bunch of escalations in here already. I'm pretty sure that there is a sniper challenge map that we've never played. There's a lot of things yet to see. So, come back tomorrow for that, and we'll see you then.